Yo, what's up guys, it's Golem here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm gonna try to reach 20 wins in the Retro Royale tournament. Tournament started 2 days ago. I already made a video showing you guys the top 3 best decks for the tournament. I'm currently 10-1. I've been playing with this Golem deck. I feel like this Golem deck has been very fun, very solid to use in this game mode, especially considering that there's not a lot of cards which normally are used in the meta nowadays in Clash Royale. Think about Fisherman. I feel like Golem in general is just very solid. So let's see what we're going to be facing here. I'm going to start off with bets. This guy does have some kind of Psycho deck, I would assume, after seeing Ice Spirit. Whenever you see Ice Spirit in this tournament, it's pretty much either going to be Lockbait, 2.6, or some kind of Psycho deck. Sometimes Expo as well. Expo has been pretty popular, but I feel like Ice Spirit is never really used in any other deck besides Psycho. Okay, I think we might be able to go kind of aggressive in this matchup. I know he's playing Lockbait, might be with Inferno Tower. If he is gonna pressure us opposite lane, we can either try to defend it cheaply with a bomber or just straight up ignore and focus on our offensive push. I feel like that is something I like to do a lot with this Golem deck, especially because of the cheap cards we have. We have a bomber, we have bets, we can lightning the Inferno Tower. If he does indeed have one, it looks like he does indeed have an Inferno Tower. Let's go with bets right here. And let's go with a last second, waiting a little bit on the lightning just to make sure that the Golem is gonna be able to hit it. And then afterwards we can take care of it quite nicely. So even though we're not gonna get a crazy amount of damage, we are at least making him spend a lot of elixir in single elixir on defense. And most importantly, we are getting a little bit of chip damage already by doing so. Okay, let's go with Seppies right here. Let's go with arrows on defense as well. I'm gonna have the bomber ready against his princess. I'm gonna first let the princess lock, then go with a bomber up high, just in case he wanted to try and protect the princess with like a lock or something else. Okay, bomber's still alive. There's the lock. If he goes with the princess at the bridge, we're gonna have the bets ready. We could go with a Night Witch if necessary as well. And I would say that even though he has Inferno Tower, even though he has a quick cycle, with our arrows, with our lightning, if we play it well, we're definitely gonna have a good chance here. I feel like he's gonna expect us to go in for a Golem right now, exactly. So good thing for us to not go Golem quite yet. Let's make sure that we first kind of wait and see, okay, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna spend? Looks like we can go with a Golem right now. He seems to be preparing for defense, and I'm gonna be saving up for a new lightning right here. Okay, definitely gonna use the lightning. Let's wait a little bit, trying to take advantage of the fact that the Inferno Tower is not fully heated up yet. Let's go with arrows right here, hitting the princess, hitting the Goblin gang. Golem is still quite healthy. Bets are gonna stay alive. We can go with a bomber at the bridge here as well. Bomber should hopefully, okay, I was gonna say should hopefully get a little bit of damage as well. Looks like it is gonna go down to the Ice Spirit, but still slowly but surely getting more and more damage, and this is looking pretty good for us, guys. Okay, he's gonna go with a rocket, which is not a bad play, but that's still 6 for 4 elixir. We can go with Seppi split right here. Let's have the bets ready for the princess, and I'm gonna go with a Golem in the back once again. If you guys notice, the opponent is barely even attacking. Even though we're using a beatdown deck, we are still able to play our game in the way that we are pressuring and cycling very well. Okay, beautiful bomber value, arrows on defense as well. Let's have the Seppies ready. I feel like he might try and go for, okay, I was gonna say he might try and go for a high Inferno Tower this time around. Looks like it is a little bit higher, but still pretty much in the middle. Let's go with a lightning once again. Let's go with a bomber towards the right side here. I think he's gonna try and do an all or nothing, but it's not really gonna work out. We have a really cheap defense. We have the bomber, we have arrows if needed, we have the Night Witch as well, and honestly we could even tank some damage if necessary as well. Since we're using a Golem deck, don't be worried, don't be afraid of ignoring a Goblin barrel, ignoring a Goblin gang. It's gonna be a lot of damage, yes, but if that makes you break through and get more damage with your Golem, more damage with your push in general, it's definitely worth it. So let's see what we're gonna be facing here. Opponent starts off with Ghost. Ghost is one of those cards I haven't seen that much in this meta. I feel like Ghost right now, with the evolution, is like everywhere. I feel like in this meta, it's pretty much only gonna be Pekka bridge spam or something like that. Okay, let's be careful with a potential Zap right here. Let's go with a Night Witch. A little bit late on a Night Witch. I was doubting, should I go Bomber? Do I go Night Witch? If the Vets would have gotten a little bit more damage on the Bennett, then I would have gone with the Bomber. But since he instantly zapped, like he was super quick with the zap, I was like debating, okay, do I go Night Witch? What do I do? I think I had to go Night Witch there. Okay, Prince is gonna get one hit on the E-Wiz. That is nice for us. Let's have the bomber ready towards the right side right here. And let's go with Seppies in the middle. Okay, this guy's gonna be one of those Pekka Bridgman players, which is just gonna be constantly pressuring, constantly gonna be annoying. Be careful against these players in single elixir. Like, I don't want to go Golem now. I honestly just want to focus on defense, staying alive. And then afterwards, probably gonna go with a Golem when I have a good opportunity. So he is gonna go Pekka already. I guess I'm kind of forced to go with Golem same lane here. Even though you guys might be thinking, why would you go Golem same lane? If I don't go Golem same lane, we don't really have a way of distracting his troops. So I'm gonna go Night Witch. I'm gonna let the Batteram connect, and I'm gonna go with a Bomber here on this Tel. Hopefully the Bomber is gonna help a little bit against the Barbarians, and afterwards go into the right side push. Let's go with arrows here as soon as I have the Elixir. And let's see if we can at least get a little bit of damage ourselves with this Golem Night Witch push. Let's see what he has to defend it. He might go like Ewis. He's gonna go Bats. Let's go with, or he's gonna go Sep. Let's go with Bats right here. He's gonna go Ewis up high as well. If we can take care of the Ewis, that will be amazing. Looks like we are able to, so that is very nice. Okay, damage-wise, not the best decision. Kind of an awkward timing. When he went Golem, I had cycled the Bats. I lost 2 Elixir right there, but I think we are still in a winnable position at least. Okay, he goes Fireball. Not the best Fireball because he's not even gonna kill all the Zeppies. That is pretty much a waste of 4 Elixir in my opinion. Let's go with a Prince here last second. Hopefully we can take care of the Battalion before it gets a connection. Looks like it is gonna get onto the tower. At least it's not gonna take the tower down. And now we have the opportunity to make a big push, guys. Now is our time to shine. Let's go with a Bomber here to support the Golem. He's probably gonna go with Pekka as soon as he has the Elixir. Looks like he's not. He's gonna instead go with Minions. Let's go with Zeppies right here. Night Witch is still alive, and that has to be tower down. Like, there's no way he's gonna defend that push after wasting the Fireball like that. Us having a Night Witch full HP, having the Zeppies there as well. Night Witch is even gonna be able to take care of the Pekka. Let's go with a Prince here. Let's go with a Bomber. He might go for a last second Zep. Looks like he's gonna go Zep. But look at the King Tower in the meantime as well. We might be able to... Okay, he's gonna go with the Ewis. I was about to say, we might be able to even flick on him because there were so many bets, so many troops right there on the field. We are gonna stay alive and we are gonna secure victory even after a bad start, even after a matchup which, in my opinion, is not the easiest. At least you're able to outplay him. If you do make that big Golem push, it's hard for him to stop, even having Pekka. Okay, nice. Let's quickly get this chest. I'm playing on my secondary account, by the way, because I've never had a real good finish. Global tournaments weren't really around when I made this account. I think I played maybe 1 or twice a global tournament, then they disappeared for many months, and now they are finally back. So I'm gonna try and hopefully get a good finish on this account. That will be amazing. Okay, once again, an Ice Spirit. I already said it before, probably gonna be a Psycho deck. Think about 2.6, think about Expo. Executioner, I haven't seen anyone use Ice Spirit Executioner. Could be maybe the Hawk Exi deck with Valkyrie. I guess that's also a pretty OG deck, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is gonna be running the Hawk Rider right here with Valkyrie. He might have the Goblins in there as well. There's the Goblins. Let's go with arrows. Even though the arrows might have not even been necessary because we had the Bomber right there. I just want to take care of that Exi as soon as possible. Okay, so he's definitely not running a building if I'm not wrong. I think his last spell should be Nado. Let's have the Bats ready. Let's have Zeppies ready in case he does go with a Hawk Rider. If he goes opposite lane, we're going to go with Zeppies as well. So I think he should have as spells Lock, Nado, Rocket. And then hopefully we're not going to be taking too much damage here in single Elixir. I feel like single Elixir is the only way of him getting like a big advantage and then potentially winning the game because of that. Okay, let's go with a Lightning here to damage the Executioner. I know it's not going to fully kill it, but at least we do damage it quite a bit. Let's go with Zeppies here as well. Hawkrider, I think, is pretty much always gonna get one hit against our deck. Maybe this time around. Okay, I was about to say maybe this time around because the Night Witch hit it. It's not, but just the Zeppies itself is not enough to defend the Hawkrider. I guess we got kind of lucky this time around. Okay, let's go with a Bomber to take care of the Ice Spirit. Don't want to take any unnecessary damage in single Elixir. And so far, we're doing a great job at not taking almost any damage. I think the only damage we took was from the lock. Okay, let's cycle Bats into the right side lane. Let's make sure to not go Golem quite yet, because he might try and punish us. Let's go with a Night Witch here into the right side lane as well. He is gonna go with Exi. And yo, I'm so tempted to go Golem here. I think this Golem could be amazing, guys. I know that it's a little bit aggressive, but I don't think that the Exi is gonna take care of the Night Witch. Goblin's out of cycle, Exi out of cycle, Night Witch stays alive. We can go with a Prince here at the bridge as well. Let's go with a Bomber. Let's see what the opponent's gonna have in cycle to defend this, but Exi is gonna go down, and that's, I don't want to say 100% sure tower, but there's no way he has a lot to defend this right now. Beautiful Night Witch. He's gonna nado it in, lock to try and stay alive, but the Night Witch is on the tower with the Golemites tanking, and it's gonna be the right side tower down for sure. We can even keep out the pressure. Let's go with a Golem in the pocket right here. Let's see what the opponent is gonna do. Looks like, okay, I was gonna say, looks like he gave up. He is still playing, but there's just not a lot of time left for him. He still needs to take our tower. So as long as we keep up the pressure, as long as we keep going offensive, How is he gonna take our tower? He just can't. So I think at this point, even if he goes with a Hawk Rider, he's gonna go all in. I'm just gonna ignore that. We're gonna definitely 3-crown him, or at least 2-crown him, but I think with the troops on the field we have right there, that should be a 3-crown. It looks like it is indeed gonna be a nice and easy win. Nice and easy 3-crown, and guys, slowly but surely, getting more and more victories. The goal for today's video, as I said, is 20 wins. If we keep it up like this, I feel like it's definitely accessible, it's definitely possible. But of course, we do need to keep it up and we do need to stay locked in. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match. 13 wins, 1 loss right now. If we can get to 20 wins with only 1 loss, that would already set us up for a really good global tournament. Hopefully for a nice batch. What do you guys think I could finish if I get a little bit lucky? Hopefully we can get like a top 100 finish. That would be really nice on this account. On this account, as I said before, I don't have any finish yet. Okay, this seems like 2.6. I'm very tempted to go with a Golem already, since the cannon is gonna be out of cycle. I know that he has a quick cycle. If he does pressure us, we can go with like a bomber to don't lose the tower, don't take too much damage, and fully focus on our offense here. Okay, depending on what he drops, I might just go for a lightning plus like a bomber. Especially if he goes cannon in the middle, that could be a great lightning value here. Okay, I'm definitely gonna ignore the Hawk Rider. I'm gonna go with lightning, and I'm then gonna go with bats here as well. I know that the Hawk Rider is gonna get a good amount of damage, but hopefully the Golem can also get a good amount of damage, more damage than the Hawk Rider did. That's my goal right here. Nice, Bomber is also gonna get a hit. That's definitely gonna be more damage than we took, and the good thing is that we're gonna be going opposite lane, which is kind of annoying for him because he wants to cycle the Musketeer in the lane where he's attacking. If we don't allow him to do so, it's always kind of awkward for him. Okay, let's go with Seppi's up high, trying to make sure that the Musketeer is not gonna get too much damage on the left side tower. I feel like he's gonna go skeletons. Okay, he's gonna go ice golem instead. Good thing I didn't go with arrows or anything. And look at the Seppi's on the left side, guys. Seppi's are low-key really annoying, really underrated right now. Okay, by the way, he's been pressuring. I'm assuming he's soon gonna go with a Golem or with a Hawk Rider. I don't want to go Golem quite yet because of him possibly going on offense right now. Okay, I guess we can go with Golem, and then we have the bats if anything. Against the Hawk Rider, he is going to go for a Hawk Rider Ice Golem push. Let's go with bats right here, off to the side. And let's see if we can go and get a good amount of damage on offense ourselves here. Hawk Rider is going to get a good amount of damage. He's going to Fireball. Wait, what? Did he just predict Fireball our Night Witch, or was that lucky? I don't think he would have just Fireballed the Bomber anyways. That should be tower down. Bats are still alive. Golem is still very healthy. Zeppies are also alive. Let's go with the Prince. Let's go with the Bomber right here. Hopefully we can defend the Hawk Rider without taking too much damage. That's still 2 fireballs needed for him to take our tower. Let's keep up the pressure, guys. Let's go with bats in the middle. Let's go with a Night Witch here in the middle as well. He might have to fireball one of the lanes, but then we still have 3 Zeppies. We can go with another set of Zeppies. Prince is still alive. Bomber is connecting to the tower. 6 Zeppies on the field right now, and that is gonna be definitely a good game. I don't see the opponent still taking the 2 towers of us. Like, he still needs to take our right side tower. He still had to take our left side tower. No way for him to possibly do that with 2.6. And just like that, we are gonna secure another victory. 14-1 in the global tournament right now. Today's video is definitely gonna be a little bit longer than usual, but I'm super excited, and it's really fun playing this game mode without having to worry about heroes, without having to worry about evolutions, without having to worry about champions and many other cards, which are so popular and so strong in the game right now, especially using Golem. I don't have to be worried about a 3 elixir cost Fisherman being able to pull the Golem onto the King Tower. So that is definitely really nice and kind of relaxing. Even though this game mode can be stressful as well, the games in general can be very tense. I feel like it's fun to see like different decks and different playstyles again. Okay, opponent is waiting as well. I'm very tempted to just go Golem first play, but I'm not sure what he's using. Like, he might be using, I don't know, a deck to punish us. He might be using an Expo and go Expo opposite lane. Like, we can't really know. So maybe I should just wait. I guess we can cycle a Bomber first play. If he then doesn't do anything, I might go with a Golem in front. It looks like he's gonna go with a Sparky. Okay, I'm gonna go with a Golem towards the right side. I'm gonna have the Night Witch ready as well. I like to go Night Witch behind the King Tower, so then one of the bats spawning from the Night Witch is gonna go into the left side lane. Depending on what he drops, okay, he's gonna go with a Giant. I feel like we should try and just... Okay, he's gonna go with his mini pack as well. I'm gonna let the Sparky lock and go with Zeppies afterwards. This is gonna be pretty hard for him to stop, I feel like. He's gonna have a mean horde, but arrows here should be able to take care of most of them. Let's go with arrows right now. Golem with pretty much full HP on the tower that should be towered down. And we're gonna do a tower trade. Okay, I mean, I don't dislike it. I don't really like it either. It's kind of an okay situation, I guess. Like, let's see how it's gonna work out for either of us. He does have double minions, something to be kind of worried about. We don't have that much to take care of the minions besides one arrow, so we need to be careful about like spending the arrows on the normal minions, because then afterwards the minion horde might be able to get a lot of value. Let's go with a Night Witch into the left side lane. He is gonna go with Sparky, and I think I'm just gonna do the same play, guys. I mean, it's gonna be awkward because he's definitely gonna try and focus on offense himself as well, but at the same time it's good for us to try and focus on offense here. Okay, let's go with Zeppies up high. Prince hopefully can take care of the mini Pekka. I'm gonna have the arrows ready for the mean horde. There's the mean horde. Let's go with bats afterwards on top of the Sparky. Sparky could stay alive. I want the Sparky to go down as soon as possible, and let's go with a Night Witch here. I mean, I think this is looking pretty good for us, guys, because the Golem is still alive, Night Witch is still alive, another Night Witch on defense will be able to clean up his troops. Let's go with Zeppies up high. Golemites are still alive as well. Bats are taking care of his mini Pekka, and slowly but surely getting so much damage onto his King Tower. That is almost lightning range already. Lightning does 286. I think we got it, guys. I'm pretty sure he's not able to defend this unless something crazy happens, but look at all the bats, look at the Zeppies, look at the Prince. Prince is gonna connect onto the King Tower, and just like that, we are gonna get another 3 crown. And wait a second, are we getting like a lot of 3 crowns in today's video? 3 crown, 3 crown, 3 crown, 1 crown, and then another 1 crown. Okay, last 3 matches have just been 3 crowns. 15-1 in the global tournament right now. In the Retro Royale tournament, we need 5 more victories for us to get the goal, which was of course to get to 20 wins. I wonder if we can get there without any losses. Like 21 would be amazing. 1 loss, I think we're still gonna be in a good spot. 15-1 as of for now is looking very solid. Okay, now we're already starting to play against some very good players. This guy has a top 68 finish in the world. I guess I'm gonna go bats here to not take the damage of the Fire Spirit, and let's kind of wait and see what the opponent is gonna be using. He goes with a Graveyard. Very aggressive Graveyard if you ask me. He's gonna go Ice Golem Graveyard Poison just like that at the bridge, without us even really doing anything. I guess we got a 1 elixir negative trade, like we spent 2 on the bats and he spent 1 on the Fire Spirit, but was that a reason to go in with so much elixir? Like, I'm kind of confused right now. Okay, let's wait a little bit. I think I'm gonna cycle Night Witch into the left side lane. He does have the poison. Maybe I should have cycled it into the right side lane, because we are gonna give him a little bit more value and damage on the left side tower. I'm very tempted to just go Golem at the bridge here. Seeing how aggressive this guy is, I'm gonna go Golem at the bridge, because I feel like Golems in the back might be a little bit risky against this type of player, because he's just gonna try and punish us. Okay, do I go Lightning here? I think I might go Lightning, guys. It's a little bit aggressive, but at the same time we're gonna take care of the Musketeer. We're gonna take care of the Fire Spirit as well with that. That's nice. Night Witch is gonna get a good amount of damage, and just like that we are gonna be in the damage lead. We need to be careful about his pushes though. He might go for a Graveyard push right here. I wonder if he has enough elixir for Graveyard Poison. Let's go with bats on top of the Musketeer. Snowball, I believe, is not a thing in this game mode, so we just need to be careful about a potential Zap. But I don't think he's gonna have Zap after showing the cards he already showed. Okay, let's go with Zeppies right here. He is gonna go with his Graveyard. I'm gonna go with a Prince to try and tank and distract the skeletons. The bad thing about our deck is that we don't have the best Graveyard counters, but I guess we don't have that bad of a counters either. We're just distracting it with like a Prince, a Bomber, Zeppies. I feel like we are already in a okay spot. And look at the Prince. Oh, he does have the skeletons in cycle. Prince unfortunately not gonna get a hit. He might try and outcycle the counters right here, thinking that we're gonna go Golem. So let's go with a Night Witch first. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do. He's gonna go with a Musketeer. Let's try and block the Musketeer with a Golem. He's gonna go with Poison as well. Well played by him. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna go with Zeppies up high. Or maybe Prince could be a good play as well. I think Prince is gonna be a good play because no skeleton cycle. Musketeer is so close that the Prince should be able to take care of it easily. Let's go with a Bomber, and let's have the Lightning ready. Nice, pretty good Lightning. We're gonna hit the tower, we're gonna hit the Musketeer. Prince is still alive. Prince is gonna force out the Ice Golem. Lock on defense as well, and just like that we are gonna put ourselves once again in a pretty good spot damage wise. We do still need to be very careful though. Okay, Nightwitch like this. Let's go with Zeppies here. He might go for a poison, but then he's not going to be able to poison both of those troops. Poison doesn't fully kill the Nightwitch, but I'm still going to go with Golem a little bit lower just to try and get more elixir. If I would have gone Golem at the bridge, we wouldn't have had that much elixir. Let's go with Bats right here. Let's go with a lightning up high as well against the cannon. This way the Golem can hopefully go straight to the tower. He might be able to cycle back to a new cannon, but that's still gonna be a very healthy Golem push for him to stop. Let's go with arrows trying to damage the cannon. Hopefully the Golem can make it to the tower. Death damage isn't quite gonna make it to the tower, but the Golemites are gonna make it. That's gonna be a pretty good amount of damage. Okay, let's be careful here with his graveyard push. He's definitely gonna try and go for a graveyard push sometime soon. Prince up high. Let's go with a bomber here as well. He is gonna go with a fire spirit. Bomber is gonna take care of one musketeer. Let's go with Seppies. He's probably gonna go with a poison as well. Let's be ready afterwards if necessary with the arrows. But the good thing about the Seppies is that they are quite tanky, and we can in the meantime go with another Golem push. Okay, he's definitely gonna try and outcycle us, I feel like. Let's go with Bats up high. Let's have the bomber ready off to the side. I'm gonna go with Zeppies here once again as well. He's just feeding our counter push at this point. He needs to go with a poison on offense, but we can in the meantime prepare for lightning. Let's go with lightning right here, and I think that should be good game, guys. Hopefully the Golem makes it to the tower. Worst case scenario, I think that's 2 lightnings, by the way, so maybe I didn't even need to go with Golem. Maybe I just needed to go with the lightning, cycle back to a new lightning. Anyways, doesn't really matter in the end because we are gonna secure another victory. Interesting deck from the opponent. He was using a quick cycle graveyard deck. He had a top 68, top 382 finish in the world. Definitely not a bad player right there. He was very aggressive though. I don't know why he went so aggressive in the beginning of the match, going Ice Golem, Graveyard plus Poison without us even really spending anything. And yo, we're up against Cenk Aslan. This is a really good player. He has a #1 finish in the world, and he has a World Finals. Like, not a win in the World Finals, but he did play in a World Finals. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, let's cycle Bats right here. The opponent is gonna start off with a Musketeer. I'm gonna go with a Prince in the same lane. I wonder, oh, he's gonna have a Giant Musketeer push. Let's go with Seppies right here. He's also gonna go with a mini Pekka. Very aggressive play from him. And what I noticed is that a lot of players are like super aggressive, and I don't even understand why they are so aggressive. Okay, let's go with a bomber off to the side just in case he has Bats. He is gonna go with a Zap as well. Or excuse me, if he has Zap. I could go with Bats right there, but I feel like it's okay to take a little bit of damage. Why are people so aggressive though? Like, why would you just randomly go with Giant Mini Pekka Fireball Zap at the bridge? Like, he just spent all of his elixir like a maniac at the bridge. Okay, I'm gonna go Golem in the back right here. I wonder if he's gonna try and cycle and pressure us again. Is he just gonna focus on defense? Looks like he's probably just gonna focus on defense. He's gonna cycle Mega Man, same lane as the Golem. Okay, definitely gonna be looking to use the Bats right here. He's gonna go with a Giant as well. Let's go with Prince. Let's have the Bats ready as soon as the Mega Man gets a lock. Let's go with Bats right now. I don't know if he's back to Zap quite yet. Looks like he is not. He's gonna be forced to go with a lock. Let's go with a Nightwitch here behind this one. Hopefully that mini Pekka can go down. No lock, no Zap. If that stays alive, that will be huge. He's gonna go with a minor defensively, but the Nightwitch is still alive. Could be able to get a little bit of damage here at least. Let's see if it gets like a double swing. That will be awesome. Double swing, that's perfect. We're gonna be about equal in damage right now. Okay, so this guy just has Giant with triple spell. We need to be careful here with the Golem. I don't know if I should go Golem in the back right now. Let's go for it, but let's be careful if he does pressure us with like a Giant mini Pekka push. We might have to focus more on defense than offense if he does. Looks like instead he's gonna go same lane here. Okay, let's have the lightning ready. I think lightning arrows kills a mini Pekka. That will be huge. Okay, nice. Even though the Musketeer stays alive, I think it's still a very good lightning. We take care of the mini Pekka. We get a lot of value right here. Prince is still alive as well. Golem might make it to the tower. Let's go with Seppies up high, trying to kill his Mega Minion. Prince is still alive. Golemites are on the tower. And just like that, we are going to put ourselves in a very good position damage-wise. Okay, Nightwitch in the back right here. I think I'm going to save up for a new Golem. This time I'm going to play the Golem a little bit higher just because of the fact that he has been spending a lot of elixir. Let's go with Golem at the bridge right here. No Zap in cycle. If he goes Fireball, I'm gonna go Bats on top of the Mega Minion. I'm gonna have the Lightning ready as well for his mini Pekka. Let's go with Lightning right now. Beautiful, and that's gonna be a hard push for him to stop because no Zap in cycle. Now he's back to Zap, but the Golemites are still gonna make it onto the tower slowly but surely. getting more and more damage. And unless something crazy happens, I feel like he's gonna try and do a crazy play on the left side lane here. I have a feeling he's gonna go with like giant mini Pekka predicting a golem at the bridge. Let's see if he does. Looks like he's not. Looks like instead he's gonna go with a giant same lane still. Let's wait a little bit to see if we can maybe get a good lightning value. Definitely gonna try and get the lightning here on top of his mini Pekka, on top of his musketeer. Golem hopefully can make it to the tower. Night Witch is gonna take care of his giant, and that should be good game, right? I mean, even if the Golemite doesn't take it, that's gonna be arrow range. We just need to try and cycle back. Let's go with a bomber. Let's go with Zeppies off to the side. We do have the lightning in cycle, but I mean, does he have something to lightning block? I guess he doesn't really have something to lightning block, so we might as well just go lightning. If he would have had something to lightning block, I would have first cycled the Night Witch and then just go with arrows, because arrows is guaranteed tower down. Lightning in some situations could be like blockable, or in some way if he has like minions or something. I think that is Jank Aslan, by the way. I guess it's his mini account. Not 100% sure, but I think it was. And guys, we are doing amazing right now. We started at 10-1. We beat Lockbait, we beat Pekka, Hawk Rider, Executioner 2.6, Sparky, Graveyard Cycle, Miner Giant with Mini Pekka. That's the fun thing about this tournament as well, is that you have a lot of different decks and you have a lot of different people playing different stuff. Okay, let's log in though. 17-1 right now, 7-0 win streak. We still need 3 more matches, 3 more victories in order to get the goal of today's video. Okay, let's go with a Prince into the Ghost. A Ghost could be a lot of stuff, but I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think most of the times when I see Ghost in this game mode, it's Pekka. So it's probably gonna be another Pekka player right here. Ewis might go down if he doesn't do anything about the Prince. It looks like he's gonna go with a Bandit. Let's honestly just go with a Golem already. I know it's very aggressive, but I think if we ignore the Bandit and we go offensively here, it's gonna be hard for him to stop, because Fireball Zap is not gonna kill like the Night. Oh, he's gonna have Poison. Okay, Poison makes it a little bit harder for us. We do need to have the arrows ready if he goes with his minions. There's the minions. Let's go with arrows right now. Trying to keep the Night Witch alive. Unfortunately, we're not gonna stay or keep the Night Witch alive. And oh, that's an awkward start. I was expecting him to have Fireball. Poison makes it so much harder though. Okay, let's go with Zeppies in the middle. Let's go with Bats here as well. Zeppies are gonna do a pretty good job at stopping both the Battleram and distracting the Pekka. Hopefully we don't take too much damage right here. And okay, we need to be careful. Now knowing that he has Poison, I'm gonna definitely play it a little bit different. If he would have had Poison, or if he would have had Fireball, that Night Witch push would have been so much harder for him to stop. The fact that he has Poison is gonna be, yeah, much harder, much more annoying for us. Okay, let's go with a Bomber here. Let's wait a little bit to see what the opponent is gonna do. He's gonna cycle Ghost. He's probably gonna try and get like a Bandit going once again. If he goes with it at the bridge, and oh, he's gonna go with a Pekka. Okay, definitely not gonna go Golem into the Pekka right now. I think I'm gonna try and cycle and defend this another way. Okay, let's go with Prince. If he does go with Ewis, we might have to go with Lightning. Depends on what he drops. And he is gonna go Ewis, but last second. Okay. Bets like this. Let's have the Bomber ready as well. Let's go with a Bomber like that. And let's go with a Night Witch in the back. Okay, so for one part, I don't like the fact that he has the Poison. But then against the Zeppies, the Poison isn't the best either. So like here, he can't Fireball the Zeppies. That is something which is very positive for us. Okay, let's go with the Golem at the bridge right here. Let's wait a little bit to see what the opponent is going to do. He's going to go with Pekka Poison. Okay. If he goes minions, we have arrows. If he doesn't do anything, I think I'm just going to let it be. He does go with arrows, but he does go with minions, but the minions are very high. I guess I can still go with arrows right here. Let's go with a Bomber to distract this. Let's go with Zeppies as well. And let's see. Okay, he's going to go very aggressive. Look at the Prince though. He's gonna ignore the Prince. What? That's an interesting decision. That's lightning range. I'm just gonna lightning that and I think we won, guys. Okay, I'm a little bit confused on why he just went all in while our Prince is charging at him. It was a nice try, but then we had Zeppies, we had Night Witch. It's not like we just spent 8 elixir and it was like a do or die situation. I feel like if he would have waited a little bit for a better opportunity to go like that aggressive, it would have been better for him, but I guess it's still good for us because of course him ignoring the Prince made it lightning range. If he wouldn't have ignored the Prince, I don't know if we would have been able to win that because he was doing a really good job at pressuring. My bet in single elixir though for going so aggressive, I was just expecting him to have the Fireball, to be honest. Okay guys, 18-1, in the global tournament. You can also see the rank, by the way. So we were from like being unranked, not having a rank because we were like way too low, from now being ranked number 609 in the world, 18-1. Searching for opponents also taking a little bit longer. Let's see who we face next and let's see how we do. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match, we're definitely gonna be facing a pretty good player right here, top 200 something in the world. Let's go with a bomber off to the side to take care of the Fire Spirit. Fire Spirit, so far from what I've seen, was the graveyard deck we faced before. I wonder what this guy's gonna be using. Okay, definitely gonna be some kind of cycle deck. After seeing Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit, Lock. Let's go with a Night Witch, and oh, he has an Elixir Collector. Man, I just spent a lot of Elixir. If he has Expo, he might go... Okay, he's gonna go Musketeer instead. This looks like an Expo Collector deck. After seeing Ice Spirit, Fire Spirit, after seeing the Musketeer, Lock, I'm like almost positive that this has to be Expo, and there's the Expo. Okay, what I'm gonna do is let the Expo Lock. I know it's gonna be a lot of damage, but I'm gonna go with Prince and then Zeppies afterwards. Hopefully we can not take too much damage, and hopefully we can afterwards get a little bit of damage ourselves with this Prince, with this Zeppies as well. Okay, Ice Spirit, Fire Spirit. He has a really quick cycle, that's the bad thing for us. Okay, single Elixir is gonna be rough right here, especially him having Elixir Collector. We might have to just give him the Elixir advantage and go for like a Golem Night Witch push, because if I go with Elixir, or if I go Lightning on the Elixir Collector, he's just gonna punish us always with... Okay, let's go for a Golem here. I wonder what he's gonna try and do. Is he gonna try and go offensively? Is he just gonna fully focus on defense? I think our best play here is to let him have the Elixir Collector and just go on offense. Like, I don't think we should try and go with a Lightning on the Elixir Collector. This could be an interesting Lightning, but I don't think I'm gonna take it, to be honest. I think we're just gonna have to focus on the offensive part. Let's go with a Lightning on the tower. Let's see if we can break through his defense. The Musketeer is locked onto the Golem. We can try and get some arrows down here so we can take care of the Musketeer, and hopefully the Night Witch can stay alive, get a little bit of damage. Golemites are also gonna get a good amount of damage, and even though it's not gonna be towered down, we are gonna put ourselves in a pretty good spot damage-wise, to the point where we might be able to spell cycle him or have like one more Golem push and then be able to win the match because of that. Okay, he's gonna go with Golem. Let's go with or he's gonna go with Expo. Let's go with a Golem. Let's go with Zeppies here up high as well. Zeppies just to be annoying. Let's have the Night Witch ready. I don't think this guy has a big spell, by the way, so that's really good for us. Let's go with a Night Witch. Let's go with Bats here, and I don't think he will be able to defend this, especially with him not having any big spell. He's gonna go Expo corner. That is beautiful for us, because that means that we can hopefully get the 3 crown. If we do get the 3 crown, it's gonna be awesome for the, how do you say, tiebreaker, but looks like he is gonna defend. He's not gonna give us the 3 crown. We do at least get the victory though, so let's just go with a Golem in the pocket here, or in the middle here. We are gonna get another victory. Guys, am I gonna get that final last victory to go 10-0 and go 21 in the global tournament? I guess there's no other way to find out than just finding another match, playing another match, and see how we do. But let's see what rank we are. Okay, so we are rank number 394, slowly but surely making our way to the top of the leaderboard. I wonder how many wins. Like, look, if you go down, 21 wins is already 100 something. I think 20 wins is gonna be like top 200. About top 200, 171. And then, of course, there's gonna be a lot of people with 20 wins, so it also depends on our crowns. But I feel like we have quite some 3 crown victories, so hopefully we can be within the top 200 players if we do win this match. We need to lock in though. Okay, 19-1 right now. Crazy video, crazy matches. Let's see how we do in this next match here. Okay, I'm very tempted to go Night Witch Golem. Let's see what the opponent's gonna be using. Let's see what he's gonna be doing. If he doesn't do anything, I might as well wait for double elixir. I might go with like Night Witch Golem. Let's see what he does. Like, we are 19-1 right now. This could be the match to put ourselves in a very good spot preparing for this tournament. Okay, let's see. I think since he is not dropping anything, I'm probably also not really gonna be dropping anything. I might go Golem, but it depends on what he does, because he might go with like, I don't know, X-Bow or something crazy, you know? You always need to be careful, even though you might go for a tower trade, or it's not like always a waste. He's gonna go Lock. Okay, I'm gonna go Golem already here. Let's see what he's gonna do. It seems like he has an awkward cycle. If not, he wouldn't just wait like that. Okay, let's go with a Night Witch behind the Golem as well. I'm gonna try and maybe save up for a lightning. He's gonna have lock, baby dragon, knight. This seems like a graveyard deck. We might be able to get a good lightning depending on what he drops. He's gonna go with a poison instead. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go lightning here. Probably should have hit the lightning without hitting the tower and just killing the tombstone and kill all the troops instantly. We are at least gonna get the golemites to maybe get some damage. And ooh, interesting matchup here. I think this is the first time me facing Splash Yard. We did face the Quick Cycle Graveyard deck before, but I don't think we faced this Splash Yard version yet. Okay, let's actually go with a Prince here, guys. I feel like his cycle right now is kind of awkward. Not sure if he's back to Knight, but he's gonna probably have to spend like Lock, Cycle Knight, and then the Prince in general is just gonna be able to put up a little bit of pressure. Okay, I feel like he's gonna expect us to go in with the Golem right now. So let's make sure that we first cycle Zeppies. In case he goes with like Baby Dragon Graveyard, he's gonna go with a Baby Dragon right side. Let's go with a Golem. Same lane right here. And let's have the Night Witch ready as well. Okay, let's go with a Night Witch like this. Is he gonna try and pressure the left side? Let's have the Bomber ready for the Ice Wizard. Let's go with Bomber here. He is indeed gonna go with a Graveyard, but he's gonna be forced to go with Nado or something else to take care of the bets. Let's go with Zeppies here as well. The Night Witch is still alive. We can go with arrows right here. Hopefully the Baby Dragon can go down. Let's go with another Night Witch at the bridge right here. Golem is still very healthy, and let's try and keep all the pressure. Nice. He messes up the Tombstone. Golem is on the tower, guys. We can go with a Prince here into the left side lane. He's gonna be going Nado right side, so let's try and go with bets as soon as possible so he can Nado the right side. If he does Nado the right side, then the left side is gonna get a lot of damage. If he doesn't Nado, the right side tower is gonna go down. And let's go, guys. We are gonna get the 10-0 in today's video, all the way from 10-1 to 21 in the global tournament, in the Retro Royale tournament with this Golem deck. Crazy video, crazy matches, honestly, very solid gameplay overall, and I'm loving this game mode. We are currently ranked number 249 in the world, which is honestly very solid. There's still a lot of days left in this tournament, so honestly, being here without a lot of losses gives us a lot of opportunity. Where am I? I don't even see myself. 100, what was I, 140 something? I think it's kind of glitched, but anyways, look at a lot of players, guys. A lot of players already have 5 losses, 3 losses, 2 losses. This guy only has 1 loss, but I think us being 21 definitely gives us a good opportunity to try and get a nice finish. Imagine I finish like within the top 50, top 10, or maybe even better. That would absolutely be crazy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care.